Hey, Chef Mary. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Going to bring up A Course in Miracles on my online edition. I'm going to put my shoes on. We're going to go to lesson 15 in just a minute. Some people seem to be interested in light episodes of light. So we'll talk about a little bit of it. Hi, Kat. Kat says, hello, beautiful blue eyes. She's obviously talking about Frank Sinatra. Why is my beard sweeping to the left? What's up with that? Let me start putting my shoes on. Kat, you'll be interested. I know our friend, who was it? Hold on, guys. Our friend Falcon, our new friend Falcon, says his girlfriend asked him about which chapter in the Course of Miracles refers to the light episodes. Seeing lights is the first sign of true perception. That is first found, in my recollection, in workbook lesson 15. Hey, Howling Hammer, how are you? Good morning, Anna. Kat says, I love you. I love you too. I have a headache. Right above where I smashed my head into a chair. Note that I didn't say, well, I did. I smashed my head in the chair. This was like, it might have been a week ago. My head still hurts. I might have concussed myself. It was really hard. Good thing Marla wasn't here to hear that. Hey, Redeemer. How are you, my friend? Redeemer, I know you've slowly been getting your channel back in order. If we can help you in any way, let us know. Hey, Rowan. All right, give me a second. Let me bring up my laptop, put my other shoe on, put my watch on, and then I want to read what I wrote.
Introducing novel no.
Sorry, what I wrote this morning, and I want to read a little bit from chapter 15. Can you please help what chapter states that the first sign of the true perception will be seeing lights? Yes. Are you Falcon's girlfriend? So it is in workbook lesson 15. Hold on, I'll bring it up. Kat says, not true perception, just willingness. That's the key. That is the key, as Kat often points out. Hey, Sissy. So lesson 15 says, my thoughts are images that I have made. We'll go through the lesson a little bit. It's because the thoughts you think, that's important. Only loving thoughts are real. Everything else is an illusion, including our thoughts. Because we have unreal thoughts, we create an unreal world. Unreal world does not mean that we go about the world dismissing it. You're not really sick. You're not really this. You're not really that. We don't want to do that. As a matter of fact, the more we realize the illusory world, the more compassionate we get to those, including ourselves, being stuck in the illusion. I don't know why all my facial hair is sweeping to the left. I'm so easily distracted. I honestly believe I was probably a squirrel in a former life. You think them, and so you think you see them. You think them, so you think you see them. This is what Kat was saying when we're beginning to get to true perception. Remember, no perception is true. We want to see through perception. However, there is, let's say, clearer perception. A clearer perception is when we're no longer projecting, but we're now extending. Projection is always one of guilt. It's always one of fear. It's always resentment. It is always grievances. And so we see. We have an option now. We can extend. And what we extend is only and always love. When we extend loving thoughts, we're reflecting now reality. Still a perception, but it is a perception of reality. I'll be back in, guys. 1 second. Hello, Praveen. This is how your seeing was made. This is the function you have given your body's eyes. It is not seeing, it is image making. It takes the place of seeing, replacing visions with illusion. My thoughts are images that I've made. This introductory idea to the process of image making that you call seeing will not have much meaning for you as yet. You will begin to understand it when you have seen little edges of light around familiar objects, which you see now. And I bet many of you have already had that and don't even realize it. You dismiss it. An optical illusion. And of course it is. This is the beginning of real vision. You can be certain that real vision will come quickly when this has occurred. We expect real vision to be this miraculous event that we're going to hear very clearly the voice of Holy Spirit coming directly to us in a clear voice. Doesn't work that way. Maybe it does for some people. It did for Helen, of course. But what it really is for most of us is just very subtle. We get this sense of knowing. We get this shaking our head. This feels right. We're beginning to see. As we go along, you may have many light episodes. They may take many different forms. Some of them are quite unexpected. Do not be afraid of them. They are signs that you are opening your eyes at last. They will not persist because they merely symbolize true perception, and they will not be related to knowledge. These exercises will not be revealed. These exercises will not reveal knowledge to you, but they will prepare the way to it. In practicing the idea for today, repeat it first to yourself and then apply it to whatever you see around you, using its name and letting your eyes rest on it as you say, this watch, this shoe that is still not on my foot, is an image that I have made. And there you go. It's the very first mention of light episodes. I don't recall if there's something further other than towards the end in the manual for teachers. It urges people don't get hung up on those signs. This is the first thing. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan, I'm glad you're feeling good. Who else we have? Hey, Mint. Mint, I still don't. I know you posted it like 87 times yesterday when I kept asking you the songs that you're going to sing. I know you got an original song coming up. Hey, you know what? If the entirety of offering people a place to sing is that it helped our friend Richard unleash his creativity, all of it's been worthwhile. Richard says, how did you sleep last night? The word barely comes to mind. Not like a bear, but barely. Original Frank Sinatra song too. Awesome. Got 2 more in mind. As many as you want, as long as we're rolling along. Our friend Lady Sky is going to sing this afternoon because she can't. She won't be able to sing on Saturday. Rowena says your head will heal. Thank you. I appreciate hearing that. Love and thanks. You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. But you know, here's what we learned when I was training as a meditation teacher. This is what every single great yogi, sage, seer, rishi, master had said from the beginning. Don't get hung up on what they call cities, those magical signs. Those are their demonstration. They're cool, but we start chasing them. We start chasing the shiny things. and that's just a distraction. If you meditate, even for like a year, you'll start having many psychic, seeing lots of healing vibes. Yogi, thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. Mint says I'll try to make it for Lady Sky. Thanks, Richard. This evening, guys, the 5:25, the last live stream for the day. Bruce Rawls is coming in. He is the author. It's a long title. I can never remember it. But he's going to talk about sacred geometry, looking for the signs, light episodes being a sign. We can ask him about light episodes if you want. And of course, miracles and how it all ties together. He's a wonderful speaker. I've been watching some of his YouTube videos. Looking forward to getting to know him. I hope you guys have some questions for him. Free says, Yogi, sir, this year rain is not stopping in India. Yeah, wonder what's up with that. Monsoon season gets over by the end of August, but still raining here. I hope there's no. I hope you're safe. Richard says, Yogi, did you know I was a PE teaching assistant in my old high school for a year and was a science lab technician there too? I did not know that. That's pretty awesome, Richard. Thank you, Rowena. Alan says, not sure I can make tonight. Are you going live any other time today? Yep, I'll be live at 1 o'clock Eastern time. You're in the same time zone as me. 1 o'clock. Just regular conversation. Like I said, Lady Sky will come up and she wants to sing a song or two. And then the 5:25. Oh, I'm going to do my workout today too. We'll be about 8:20 or so. Today is kettlebell triathlon session. What did I miss? Sissy says that message of growing compassion also in my rising energy premiere this rising. If only there was a link. If only I knew a way to get to that premiere like easier, where like I could just press a button and it magically, mysteriously popped up. I'm not at that level of manifestation yet. Sissy says, stop chasing and start serving. Yes. Serving with increased compassion. Oh, Halloran says, I'm not in the same time zone now, but I will be by 1. Gotcha. Are you driving? Let me read what I wrote. You still here, Kat? What I wrote is called All I Have. Sorry, All I Have to Do. Let me put my shoe on, guys. Ridiculous sitting here holding one shoe in my hand. It's cold this morning, too. Now it's starting to feel like fall. So all I have to do. And right now, I'm reminded. I got to fix. I have a typo. Right now, I'm reminded of the very beginning of A Course in Miracles. How 2 troubled and embittered colleagues came together in an unexpected exchange and a healing ensured. William Thetford and Helen Sutherland were most often at odds with each other, famously combative, and yet, in a rare and candid moment of a subtle veil between them momentarily dropped. An opportunity opened, just enough for a holy voice to be heard. And so the beginning of A Course in Miracles started with a single declarative sentence: there must be a better way. So this is where I find myself now, imploringly, with a similar thought playing through my mind. It's a familiar theme for me, and an oft-repeated refrain for much of my life. After decades of studying the Course, and from this older perspective, indeed, I see that there most certainly is a better way. There always was, and it was offered to me each moment of my implore. Forgive the thought that keeps me in belief that I am separate from my source. So simple and so easy that I often forget. The better way is right now, a forgiving opportunity to heal whatever it is that's occurring. I don't need to look away. I don't need to look anyway or wait. A holy sign to show me what to do. Forgive and carry on. That's all I have to do. I need to clean that up a bit. I should have cleaned it up before I posted it. I'm such a lazy editor. Well, the truth is, I don't actually edit. I read it like aloud on my live stream and I think, holy cow, I made so many mistakes. Hey, Sniper. Sissy says, or are you? Or are I? Or is I? Is I? There we go, guys. Look at that. Look what I manifested. Thank you, Praveen, my friend. Praveen says, since 2 days I was suffering from fever, but now I'm feeling better, so I'm back. Welcome back, my friend. And Praveen, thank you so much. I'm glad that you're feeling better. Thank you so much. Sissy says, oops, I'm sorry, Redeemer says, light assurance, Psalms 27:1, Psalm of David, the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom I shall fear. The Lord is the strength of my life, and whom shall I be afraid? Thank you. I appreciate that. Roland says, hey, the sniper Yogi said he was a squirrel in a former life. I told him it's good you guys didn't meet back then. Well, who knows what sniper was in a former life? Richard says, that's so nice, Praveen. Good that you're well now. Hey, Carl. Good morning, my friend. I was on Carl's live stream for quite a bit, not the whole thing, but I was there enough to hear his lovely, lovely voice. He sang Country Roads, guys. Did you know that? Praveen says, bye-bye, Yogi, sir, and bye-bye, all. Praveen, have a good day, my friend. Sissy says, so happy. You feeling better, brother? Mint says, have a awesome and blessed day. Fact, Praveen. I've been refraining from taking some Advil because I took too much of it when I was suffering the jaw pain, which seems to have let up. I still feel it, and I can over talk. You guys are like, yeah, he sure can. If I do find myself talking too much, too often, comes back. I have arthritis in my jaw from being misaligned. It's caused some inflammation, some wear and tear. So I was taking some Advil because I was using it more, live streaming. But I got concerned taking too much of it, so I stopped. And actually, my jaw started feeling better, but I still have to be careful. Anyway, I thought about taking it. I got a strain in my upper back, and now I have a headache. I thought about taking it when I first hit my head. It just, man, when you stop something, you don't want to go back, you know? Carl says, I'm jealous of channels receiving money. You'll get there, Carl. Remember, you started your channel over again, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But hey, you're putting in the watch hours. Speaking of watch hours, I wonder where Kat is as far as watch hours are concerned. Kat says, prayers for Muhammad's mom who is in surgery. Yes, I remember. Guys, this is for our friend Muhammad's mother, who, by the way, I love Muhammad's mother. We love Muhammad. I love his mom. 3 times, guys. from Muhammad's mom. Thank you, Anna. Richard said they didn't sleep well. AEDY. 80? Addie? Hello from India. Hello, my friend. Praveen says, raining heavily here. The weather is acting weird in India. It's all like getting sick in here. First, you too, Praveen. Hey, but Carl, I wouldn't feel jealous. You know, there's a reason why I'm live 3 times a day. One, I love it. But this is how I earn my livelihood. So, getting a super chat is, for me, it's like being paid for any other service that you're able to provide. And I do. Hey, Carol from England, by the way. I do try to provide a service. I don't just show up and think, hey, gimme, which is an ABBA song, by the way. I try to be here. I try to be present. I try to offer love every time I show up. It's also a practice for me. As I mentioned in my little essay, the ability, the practice of forgiving moment by moment by moment. This is a certain kind of forgiveness. It isn't saying that I forgive you because. And the manual for teachers, as well as the Song of Prayer, they call it forgiveness to destroy. When I forgive because I believe you did something, is forgiveness to destroy, because it's keeping me separate. It's keeping the belief and the illusion real. What I want to do is heal that separation between myself and the source, which means I have to forgive you. And in truth, you're giving me an opportunity to heal. Whatever anyone brings to you is an opportunity. Am I going to make this real? Or am I going to see it for the illusion that it is, that something can be done to me, something can be done to my body? Of course, implores us to remember, I am not a body, I am free, I'm still as God created me. But remember, that doesn't mean to deny the body. Doesn't mean to deny the appearance within an illusion. It means just to make it real. Honor the body, treat it well, nourish it, rest it, love it, even cherish it. Just remember, at the level of the mind, it's not real. Carl is out of here. Thanks for coming in, Carl. I appreciate you, my friend. Sissy says, Carl, you eventually and have others reaching out to you when they're able to do so. This is true. Sissy, same to you, my friend. We're going to go in just a minute. I get a little message from my friend Praveen. Praveen, I will watch it right after we end the live stream. My cat decided to just come on in and meow at me for no apparent reason. Then he says, can we do breath work? I'm going to try and get some more sleep. So neutral or calming would be good. Yep, I'm going to have to do it now, though, so I can get out. Redeemer says, your why for doing a thing will overcome anyhow. Nice, I like that. Thank you, Redeemer. Jonathan, what's up? It's 4 a.m.? Yeah, you're an hour behind me, I believe, right? So, guys, we're going to do just a little bit of breath work. We're going to do it very simple. For those who want to participate, who aren't going to bed, or who are up, I'm going to be up for a while. Rich said I could do some breath work too. Yep, we're going to do, hey, Ahmed. Hey, Final Destruction. We're going to breathe in for 4. There's going to be an uncounted pause. We're going to exhale for 4, another uncounted pause. This is a very relaxing breath. This is called water breathing. There's 3 methods of breathwork techniques. There is coffee breathing, which wakes you up, stimulates you, warms up the lungs, gets you ready to work out, gets you ready for the day, improves digestion. Very valuable breath first thing in the morning, if you're staying up. And then there is so that's coffee breathing, and then there is whiskey breathing. Remember, these are just descriptive terms. Whiskey breathing brings you down, relaxes you deeply, deeply, deeply. It's great for sleep hygiene. Then we have water breathing. Water breathing is neutral. Everything mixes with water, right? Water breathing can calm you down. It can prepare you for sleep, or it can give you a little bit of energy depending on what you need. So it's a perfect breath for such an occasion. We breathe in for 4, pause, exhale for 4, pause. By the way, this is an advanced breath work coach technique. Don't try it at home. Make sure you warm up your fingers before you even attempt to do it. Have proper instructions, You can't just go and start doing that like nowhere. All right, you probably could. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. Breathe in for 4, pause, exhale for 4, pause. I'm starting to cramp up. You see, you got to warm up. Here we go. Everyone ready? Now that I've finished being ridiculous, you guys know I'm not finished being ridiculous. I'm just getting started. This is the first conversation that I've had. My cat was like, how come you weren't talking to me earlier this morning? She knows why. I can hold a grudge if I want to. And so my first conversation is with you guys. So, yeah, of course, I'm going to be ridiculous. It's what I do. Ahmed says we are ready. Thank you for urging me along. So, guys, if you would like, you can close your eyes. We're going to take one breath in through the nose and release it through the mouth, open mouth with a sigh, just to get us ready. Sigh. On this following breath, breathe in through the nose, using that ocean breath, that ha sound, as we breathe in and as we breathe out. Breathing in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. In through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Last breath together for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Let the breath go, allowing it to settle in its own easy, relaxed, natural rhythm. Breathing continuously through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Your belly rising, your belly falling. If you're preparing for sleep, just watch that belly rise and fall. You can continue with that ujjayi breath, the ha sound, breathing in, breathing out. Just lay back, watching the breath, watching the belly, listening to that sound of the ocean until you drop into silence. deep and relaxed sleep. If you are starting the day, you're now starting your day completely relaxed, at ease, and responsive, reducing the likelihood of being reactive to any situation that doesn't call for it, calm and collected, ready to face the day with infinite care, infinite love, infinite tenderness. And that's my wish for each of you guys. Compassionate day. I love you. Hey, Big Al. If I was gay, Yogi would totally be the type of guy I'd bring home to mom. How would your mom feel about that? Would your mom say, why are you bringing home this 6-year-old hobo-looking guy whose beard doesn't even stay in one place? Sissy says, thank you. You're welcome, Sissy. Anna says, thank you so much, Yogi. Thank you, Anna. Falcon, how are you? Falcon, was that your girlfriend that came in? Richard says, thanks, Yogi. Needed that. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you, Redeemer. Big Al says, well, when you put it like that, Yogi, your mom would be like, okay, we're going to give him a meal, but then back out on the street. OFS says, are you hydrated, my good friend? I am. Started off my morning every morning with a glass of warm water, big glass. What I ought to do is put a spritz of lemon. It seems pretty fancy though, doesn't it? It's very good for you. I did have a cup of coffee, which is not hydrating, but much needed in the morning, or much appreciated in the morning. OF says, good to hear it. That's the spirit. And I'll have two big, I don't know how many ounces, but pretty big. I'll have two of those throughout the day, plus additional water throughout. Redeemer says, apple cider vinegar, about a tablespoon. Put that in my water. I like the sound of that. There's a lot of good things about apple cider vinegar, that's for sure. Ten-inch helicopter won't lift much. All I can do is nod my head. Chuck Fish says, did he put that 0 on accidentally down the line? Because it seems you're over-exaggerating. Big Al says, down the line, hope you wear a helmet when you ride your chopper. Wouldn't want you getting brain damage though, would we? What did I miss? Did I miss something? All right, guys, I'm going to head out, get ready to take my walk. Helen says, what's up, Big Al? Big Al, you going to be able to make it tomorrow? Our friend Lady Sky is going to sing this afternoon because she won't be able to sing Saturday. She might still be there to hang out, but she won't be able to sing. And so we're going to give her that opportunity to come up. She has a few songs she'd like to sing. This evening, guys, remember Bruce Rawls, an author. He is going to be up. I'm going to drop his link in the upcoming thing that's on my page. I don't remember what you kids call it. Richard says, have an amazing day and walk, Yogi. Say awesome. Thank you so much, Richard. Richard, you're a very good friend. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everything that you bring to every single live stream, wherever I see you. Wherever I see you, daisies, cats, nature's dog realms, you bring the same thing. You just bring this steady presence, this kindness, wherever you go. It's very much appreciated. I don't know if you hear that enough, but I hope you do. I hope everyone tells you how important you are. Big Al says, it should be good for tomorrow, Yogi. I won't be here Sunday. I help my neighbor a lot, so she's cooking for me. So thank you. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Sissy says, happy Friday. Guys, if you look up above, Sissy has dropped her link. She's got a premiere coming up. I bet you she's going to go live today, too. P says, do you have a wife? I do not have a wife. I have an ex-wife. I have a present girlfriend who is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Sissy says, P, no, Yogi is single. Big Al says he has a husband. Step off. That was funny, Big Al. Daniel, how are you? So I'll be live streaming my workout, short workout. It's kettlebell triathlon. 3 minutes of kettlebell long cycle, 3 minutes of kettlebell jerks, 4 minutes, 2 and 2 of one arm snatch. Let's see. Sissy says, okay, not single. Correction. Singular. Singular because there's only one of us. Marlon says, leave my sexy trapster alone. He's mine. All right, this conversation has taken an odd bent. Redeemer says, don't forget TGIF. Today, God is first. Amen to that, my friend. Big Al says, yeah, you may want to fact check in the future, Soul. P says, why are you lying about him? No one's lying. We have a lot of fun in our conversations. Steve says, later, bro, going to bed. I'm heading outside, take a walk. Then I'm going to do my workout. I'm going to drink a cup of green tea in between, though. San Francisco P, what's your thoughts on being mushed? Everyone knows my thought about that. Big Al says, love you really, Soul Star? Sissy says, love you too, Big Al. Sissy says, night, Steve, pleasant dreams. Absolutely. Mint says, green tea sounds good. Yeah, I've come to really enjoy green tea. I have it with a piece of toast. Toasted Ezekiel bread. You guys ever had Ezekiel bread? It's an acquired taste. I love it. But it's a live food, meaning all the stuff in it, all the nutrients, alive. It's not a dead food. It's not processed. Big Al says, Yogi is wearing the right top for talking about mushy peas. He's advocating for them. If you think so, Big Al. Sissy says, I love Ezekiel bread. Me too. Lightly toasted is awesome. But toast is awesome. For those who said, man cannot live by bread alone, they have never toasted Ezekiel bread before. Redeemer says, please, please, no more peas. Thank you. Thank you. He says, what mushed is probably something to do with, wow. Man, where'd that come from? Sissy says, P, we have an ongoing mushy pea joke in this chat. We do. Sadly. Mint says, nope. I've had some jalapeno and mature cheddar bloomer bread for toast this morning. That sounds pretty good. Simple says, P, fancy not knowing about mushy peas. Oh, if I could only return to such innocence. Hey, Tiger King, you up early? Baked Bean and being better, Big Al, from you. So big up, Baked Bean. Only says peas and justice for all. All right. Let's end this conversation on a note of love and kindness for all. All it says about 80,000 pounds of bread, dough from India. Indiana last night. I'm leaving with 40,000 of U.S. mail. Wow. 80,000 pounds of bread dough. It's a lot of bread. Hey, Hollering, be careful on the road. Prayers. Guys, our friend is driving halfway across the country. Just prayers for safe travel for him and all who drive by him. All right, I need to get out. My headache's getting worse. Right above where I smashed my head. There's some message in there for me. I wish I had learned it before smashing my head. You look like a slim version of Vsauce. I think the only thing I understood there was you look like. Pineapple and watermelon. I've literally, totally lost track of this conversation. All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. Come on by, hang out for the workout if you want. Man, it's been a while since I had asparagus. I love asparagus. Big Guy says, safe travels, you're not dangerous, but I assume the other idiots in the road are. But assume. Thank you for that, Big Al. Definitely safe driving. Sissy says, love you, Gar. Love you guys. Falcon says, all hail asparagus. Amen to that. Anna says, I'm good. Thank you, Tiger King. Tiger King, I hope you're having a good day. Hail asparagus. Hey, Fred. Trying to keep with you. Super says, may a vehicle be a vessel of light. I love that. And the path before you be clearly illuminated. I call upon the guardians of the four directions to encircle the path with a shield of unbreachable peace. Amen to that. I actually don't know who Vsauce is. People have come in and said that before. I've never really had any inclination to look it up. I'll take your word for it. Space, I appreciate you being here. The 60 card. Peace, not peach. Serving my Redeemer, thank you so much, my friend. Hebrews 6:10, God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them. Hey, Redeemer. I don't know if I can convey to you right now how much this means to me. Let me give you a proper thank in the box. And I want to say something to you. This is an extremely important synchronicity right at this moment. From how I've been feeling and what I read this morning in the pamphlet of psychotherapy, which is an adjunctant to A Course in Miracles, and talking about healing. Man, I can't tell you how important your symbolic act means to me right now. Thank you. I hope next time we talk, I can convey Hey, Ouncy. Hey, Falcon, in case that wasn't your girlfriend who was in here earlier asking about the light episodes, it's lesson 15 in A Course in Miracles, in the workbook. Redeemer says, Spirit comes with love. It does. It does, and I felt that. I felt the love of your message. It was divine timing. Thank you for being you and all that you do. Agreed, Falcon. I'm going to run. Almost literally. At least I'm going to walk fast. Maybe some running. I love you guys.